はい、ノビアンです。それでは今日は、以前買っておいたこのアポロ11号の VR エクスペリエンスを、じゃなくて日本語バージョン 1.01 でようやく日本語表示に対応したので実際に見ていきたいと思います。ではスタート。すでにこの VR の表示用にしておいたので録画はできているはずですと。NASA インシグニア。ムービーの間はあれか、字幕ないのか。アポロ11 VR Experience。で、オプション、字幕オン。言語は日本語。で、戻ると。で、これはいわゆる洋芸特有の×ボタン決定ですね。こっちはバージョン 1.0.5 になってるけどな。ちょっと待ってくださいね。リモコンで音量をちょい上げとか。よくした。じゃあとりあえずスタートしていきましょう。本編プラスゲームドッキング月面着陸月面活動と。ロードテュー。こう言ってもさすがに日本語字幕がついただけだろうからな。イヤホン、ヘッドホン装着してください。してないけど、まあいいや。私たち人類は早っ。字幕をどんどん読んでもらおうか。ジョン・ F・ケネディ。
of man's recorded history in a time span of but a half a century. Stated in these terms, we know very little about the first 40 years, except at the end of them, advanced man had learned to use the skins of animals to cover them. Then about 10 years ago, under this standard, man emerged from his caves to construct other kinds of shelter. Only 5 years ago, man learned to write and use a cart with wheels. Christianity began less than 2 years ago. The printing press came this year. And then less than 2 months ago, during this whole 50-year span of human history, the steam engine provided a new source of power. Newton explored the meaning of gravity. Last month, electric lights and telephones and automobiles and airplanes became available. Only last week did we develop penicillin and television and nuclear power. And now if America's new spacecraft succeeds in reaching Venus, we will have literally reached the stars before midnight tonight. This is a breathtaking pace, and such a pace cannot help but create new ills as it dispels old. New ignorance, new problems, new dangers. Surely the opening vistas of space promise high costs and hardships, as well as high reward. So it is not surprising that some would have us stay where we are a little longer, to rest, to wait. But this city of Houston, this state of Texas, this country of the United States was not built by those who waited and rested and wished to look behind them. For the eyes of the world now look into space, to the moon, and to the planets beyond. And we have vowed that we shall not see it governed by a hostile flag of conquest, but by a banner of freedom and peace. The exploration of space will go ahead, whether we join in it or not. And it is one of the great adventures of all time. Those who came before us made certain that this country rode the first waves of the Industrial Revolution, the first waves of modern invention, and the first wave of nuclear power. And this generation does not intend to founder in the backwash of the coming age of space. We mean to be a part of it. We mean to lead it. Its hazards are hostile to us all. Its conquest deserves the best of all mankind. And its opportunity for peaceful cooperation may never come again. But why, some say, the moon? Why choose this as our goal? And they may well ask, why climb the highest mountain? Why, 35 years ago, fly the Atlantic? Why does Rice play Texas? We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon.
我々が月に行こうではないかと。
We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills. Because that challenge is one that we're willing to accept, one we are unwilling to postpone, and one we intend to win on the other side.
地球見えないな。
Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
Rocket
point, Tranquility. We copy you on the ground. You got a bunch of guys about to turn blue. We're breathing again. Thanks a lot.
さてと、こっからは操作かな。1969年6月16日ケネディ宇宙センター。バズ・オルドリン月着パイロッツ。
My two friends here were being put into the spacecraft to stand alone by myself out there and look at the rocket and the quietness and see the sun come up and the waves rolling in and the evidence of the millions of people watching, but nothing specific and just so quiet, and to realize that
United
the
States
contrast was going to take place, all the frantic activity preparing the rocket, but it was so quiet up there for me personally.
テクスチャーしょぼいな、地面の。
Departing in a great roar and off for a momentous event.
別に移動はできないよ。あ、自動移動だ。普通にしてんだこれを元気
I thought we had a 90% chance of getting back safely to Earth on that flight, but only a 50-50 chance of making a successful landing on the first attempt. There's so many unknowns in that descending from lunar orbit down to the surface that had not been demonstrated yet by testing. It's a risk-reward equation.
報酬分のリスクの方程式。
You're able to accept a level of risk so long as it's commensurate with the reward that you will get by achieving the goal that you're after.
っていうか報酬得た割にはもうその後50年月行ってないけどな。
T-minus 1 minute 35 seconds on the Apollo mission.
the flight to land of the first men on the moon. All indications are coming in to the
ここはもう文字表示は場所固定だな。
1 minute 25 seconds and counting. Our status board indicates the third stage completely pressurized. 80-second mark has now been passed. We'll go on full internal power at the 50-second mark in the countdown. Guidance system goes on internal at 17 seconds, leading up to the ignition sequence at 8.9 seconds. We're approaching the 60-second mark on the Apollo 11 mission. T-minus 60 seconds and counting. We passed T-minus 60. 55 seconds and counting. Neil Armstrong just reported back. It's been a real smooth countdown. We passed the 50-second mark. Power transfer is complete. We're on internal power with the launch vehicle at this time. 40 seconds away from the Apollo 11 liftoff. All the second stage tanks now pressurized. 35 seconds and counting.
右のバー持ちたくなるな。
30 seconds and counting.
ちゃんと向こうに発射台映ってるな。
Report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds. 20 seconds and counting.
けどスイッチ多すぎないか。
Guidance is internal. 12, 11,
10、9、8、点火シーケンス作動。
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11.
グッドラック。
Tower clear.
We got a roll program.
Neil Armstrong reporting the roll and pitch program, which puts Apollo 11 on a proper heading. Plus 30 seconds.
雲を突き抜けているぜ。太陽だ。高度2万マイル？
Apollo 11 Houston, you're good at 1 minute.
Downrange 1 mile, altitude 3, 4 miles now. Velocity 2,195 feet per second.
11 Houston, thrust is go. All engines, you're looking good. Hi, Roger. You're loud and clear, Houston.
実際のところこんな早く宇宙には出られないやろうな。
We're through the region of maximum dynamic pressure now.
11 Houston, your guidance is converged. You're looking good.
Set 8 miles downrange, 12 miles high. Velocity 4,000 feet per second.
まだちっちゃいな。
Stand by for mode 1, Charlie. Mark, mode 1, Charlie. 1, Charlie.
Cliff Charles, where it's taking a staging status.
This is Houston, you are go for staging. Tower's gone. Roger, tower.
マジだ。
Board cutoff.
Inboard engines out.
I'm in board cutoff.
お、貫通できた。
Houston, be advised the visual is go today. This is Houston, roger out. Yeah, they finally gave me a window to look out.
やっと展望席をくれたな。地球の軌道ミッション経過時間2時間45分。太陽が昇ってくる。 お、眩しい。下になんか映ってるよ。はるか遠い月に振り返って、そんな小さいの。
That sort of gets your attention. A beautiful sight. Tiny, pristine, blue and white, very fragile looking object. Shining like a beautiful little headlight out there in the black velvet of space. It does change your perspective. It makes you think that we have to take better care of this little fragile entity, because it is fragile.
どんどん近づいてくるよ。点火まで1分切りました。準備 OK？ 了解。アポロ11号 OK。点火。
Houston, that 1 minute trajectory and guidance looks good, and the stage is good.
We're showing velocity 35,570 feet per second.
Apollo 11, this is Houston. Around 3.5 minutes. You're still looking good. Your predicted cutoff is right on the nominal.
Roger, Apollo 11, go.
了解。アポロ11号 GO。
We're showing velocity 35,570 feet per second.
フィートで言われてもわからん。
77 nautical miles.
Apollo 11, this is Houston. You are go at 5 minutes.
Roger, Apollo 11, go.
見えた、月が。コントロールを動かしてください。次に進む。ドッキングから、まずは角度上下で上がる加速と減速。センターへ。どういうことやろうが。切り離し冷線が月着陸船に向くように回転し、前進させる。この時、月着陸船の目標の指標に接岸レンズの十字線が一致しているのを確認しながら行う必要がある。宇宙船の損傷を避けるため、できるだけ丁寧に行うことを進める。そりゃそうだろうけどよと。切り離して、回転して、反対向けろってか。